In between episodes, me, Edgar, and Estinian sat here in the corner and ate fishy crackers. Emmerich and Alphino looked on at horror. And the recording is working. But now I don't have any more fishy crackers. I have ran out of fishy crackers. If you are to aid the Ishgardians in this war of theirs, preparations will have to be made, and soon. Before proceeding, however, we must needs return to the Rising Stone to make our report to the Ascendant. What Pandora doing? Pandora's just running around in my room right now. Kino Snowflake. I guess Tataru and Philia's mom's not invited. Oh. And me with no fishy crackers to eat.
Alphino, it is good to see you. Tell me, what have you learned?
I just had to share him with Edgar and Estinian.
Pray summon the others. Everyone must hear my report.
Everyone, except for the non-plot important characters.
So this was all but a taste of what's to come.
Indeed. The main host advances upon Ishgard as we speak.
Whose vaunted defenses have been nullified.
Shorn of its wards, the city will bear the full force of Nidhogg's fury.
All those people.
Alphino is right. The Dravanians cannot be allowed to prevail. If Ishgard falls, all of Eorzea will suffer the consequences.
Then you agree that we have no choice but to intervene. For the good of the realm, the Scions of the Seventh Dawn and the Crystal Braves must join the defense of Ishgard.
Let there be no ambiguity about what has been proposed. We would be directly intervening in the war. But if all here believe the cause to be just, then to war we shall go.
I guess I don't get a vote.
The path we now embark upon is perilous, but I pray you will walk with us to the end. For those we have lost, for those we can yet save.
Edgar knows that they have a primal, so Edgar going to fight. Is Pandora bringing me her wand? Is Edgar wanting? Edgar. Does Pandora want to play? Okay, now I have my attention divided. I have one hand playing the game, and one hand playing with a cat.
Then it is settled. I shall inform the Council of our intentions and request that they contribute their own forces to the defense of Ishgard.
Speak up. I can't hear you, or the voice acting. Oh, we got money. Oh, this is going to be a longer episode, I think. I have bid the Ascians travel to the assigned nations. Should the members of the Alliance agree to pledge Grand Company soldiers to Ishgard's defense, our comrades will be on hand to act as intermediaries for the duration of the conflict, which I doubt will happen. Sorry if the wand hits the mic. Because I've been trying to teach Pandora to bring me her wand when she wants to play. And she suddenly started doing it. So I want to reward that behavior with playtime. So she will continue to do said thing. A small matter of persuading the Alliance leaders is to grant such support. I leave to Alphino. For you, my friend, a different task awaits. I would have you reach out to your fellow adventurers and gather what allies you may for the coming siege. I would also have you consider the matter of your own our own security. Britain's store has but a short flight from the snowfields of Karthus. It is not unimaginable that the fighting might spill over the border. Pray, brief, softborn of the brewing conflicts and discuss potential contingencies. The frontier settlers must be prepared for aught that might swing its way out our walls. Questions. Did the Ishgard sign on with the Scions being created? I don't know if they did. I only hope that such precautions prove unnecessary. Well, before you leave, I've suggested you have to Taro accompany you. She has talent for administration and a firm grasp of the particular challenges we may encounter. Let's turn. Like I said, I am playing this with one hand right now. Now we are rather close to Karthus, aren't we? We best see to our own defenses and take stock of our supplies. Oh, and we'll also need to have beds and bandages laid out just in case. A good reception is ever for any eventuality. Let's go, Edgar. I have 101 things to discuss with Selfborn. This is the Totaro episode. Totaro should slay the dragons. with needle and string. And a feather. Always a feather. We shall call upon the eagles to fight the dragon. Don't mind me, I'll just be casually walking into walls. I appreciate the warning. If the war comes to Carthage and at all, it must be ready. Made ready. I'll increase the number of patrols and lookouts immediately. I'll also see about finding rooms for an infirmary, as well as a temporary housing for victims of the conflict. Ishgard has done well by us in the past. I would return the favor. But as for rounding up volunteers for fighting itself, I'm afraid I must disappoint you. I will not send any of my fellow guild members to die on Ishgardian soil, and I am certain headquarters will say the same. There will be no official adventure guilds presence at this siege. That said, each adventurer is of course free to do as he or she will. I shall have a word with some of my more capable colleagues on your behalf, and you might try your luck here at Reverendstoll. I dare say there's a few stout souls about town who will answer your call to arms. Up, Pandora's done with playing. Let's go back to Toy Box now. Nope, it landed on my bed. I guess it'll be easier for her to get back to me if she wants to play again. Let's get started, shall we? We have a town to rouse. We have people to book. Accomplished adventurer. Hello! You wish to fight? Oh, okay. Spare me your dog of glory and fame. I'm not in the habit of volunteering for lost causes. I've survived this long by trusting my instincts. My instincts tell me to stay away from Ishgard. Oh, hi, Royal. Ishgard sounds like she's in a right mess. But that ain't what I wanted to talk to you about. I need you to cast your mind back to the scuffle with the Empire out by the processing plant. A lad from Little Amigo by the name of Old Wayland was there at the fort that day, and I want to know if you've seen him since. Have ye? No. God damn it, I've heard as much. No one's bloody seen him. It's like the ground opened up and swallowed him all. And that ain't all. All the talk Wilrens stopped turning up for duty. Then the black market weapons went missing from our vault in Uldar. So now, of course, half the brave suspect the lad of making off with the goods. Folk like to have our companies a disciplined fighting force, but as you and me both know, it's no more than a motley collection of mercenaries, adventurers, and adventure company of veterans. The only thing as binds us is the same vague plague about fighting for the freedom of all, and a steady pay. Now, compared to most others in this crew, it was a fresh-faced novice, a bleeding whelp amongst wolves. But the boy got portion. When he talked about being a guardian of his ore, he bloody well meant it. A lad like him wouldn't rob us blind and bugger off like that. He ain't the type. And then this is just between you and me, mind. There's the fact that the lad wanted to tell us about something queer he noticed in the ledger. Something about the Braves' numbers not adding up. And there's a villain at the end of all this trail I stumbled upon, and I'll bet me good eye it ain't young Wilrend. Any road, you've got a war to wage, so I'll let you get on. I just thought someone should know I was be seeing ya, Edgar. He's got one good eye left. And I shan't be poking it. Well, he needs that eye to fight. And also to spy on people. But if it comes to the point, I shall shank him in the eye. I won't be poking him. I will be shanking him. Yes, Pandora? What did the music stop? Especially got 6 sorts of pulsar tricks, huh? Though I'm not sure I like the sound of the siege, those nobles will surely be generous with their reward. But I've pledged myself to guard Riven. Still modest work though it is, I am loath to break the terms of my contract. What to do? What to do? You keep the contract because you know that if it all fails, you will have plenty of work, which means plenty of more coin for your contract. You can raise it up for even more money. Plus, what's the life insurance that you get? Volunteer for my service to defense of Ishgard? I think not. Dragon saved the lives of every one of my brothers. I do not mean to offer them mine. Just to escape such a fate that I took a mantle of adventure in the first place. I would sooner die in the pursuit of fortune than huddle behind an icy wall. So far, we're 0 for 3. Here's a cabbage. I know they're called gristle greens, but when I look at them, I think of cabbage. I know it doesn't look like a cabbage, but I can't help but think that's cabbage. Elaine? What are you doing up here? See, I'm a bloody Ishgard. Well, them dragons are fearsome lot, but I'd slay me much fair share if the corn was good. I've worked for one of them nights before, you know. Watched him like a bloody hawk he did. Watched me like a bloody hawk he did. Still, I put up with worse than for a heavy purse. So you'll do it if you're getting paid. No charity here to be found. Hey, Kitaru. Oh, there you are, there you are, Ishgard! There you are, yeah, so did you find sway any hearts? Nope! 1 or 2, eh? Well, added to mine, that makes 3 or 4, not including stuff for his friends. Well, we won't have the largest company in the army, but I say one Reverend Soul veteran is worth a dozen clanking knights at least. We're all gonna die. Oh, I've been so caught up with recruiting that I almost forgot. There's been word from Alphino. Apparently the Alliance leaders are convening in Uldar to discuss Ishgard's plight, and they requested your presence as usual. Anyway, you best make your way to Uldar, or you'll be late. Alphino said that he would meet you on the Royal Promenade. How bad do you think this will go? I understand the reasoning why this is here and not over there. Doesn't mean I like it though. And I understand why that's there, because it's also the Sultan Sworn's right next to it. Oh, Pandora's got her mousey. As well as the Alchemist Guild. Hi there, Pandora. Pandora want me to toss her mousey so she can get it? I don't know how many people play fetch with their cats. My apologies for turning you away from the tasks. I have hoped to proceed with these negotiations one leader at a time, but it would seem my urgent request for an audience has prompted a gathering of the council. Needless to say, I feel obliged to attend. The person next to me kind of looks like the paladin in the Korean trailer for this game. I saw it today, actually, for the first time. The alliance leader is already seated within. Let us join them, shall we? So will this be voice acted or not? Maybe. Yes.
We are well aware of Ishgard's dilemma, and we agree with your assessment.
Then I trust there are no objections to the Crystal Braves' intervention.
Ul'dah has none.
Gridania does not object.
The Crystal Braves are yours to command, Alphino. Do what you will. We shall pray for your success.
And do no more! Because you a bitch, and we aren't going to help your bitch ass fight.
It was my hope that you would offer more substantial aid than prayer. I know it is within your means.
No, it's not. Their armies are exhausted after Operation Archon. They need time, Alphino. They need time!
Do not presume that you have knowledge of our every concern. The Garleans and the Beast Tribes are but two of many. We are not in a position to contribute greatly to the defense of Ishgard. Not when our own homes are still under siege.
We dare not leave our interests in Cartano undefended as well. Telegi Adalegi and his ilk would seize control of the territories in our absence.
The enemy is at their gates, and you would cower behind yours?
Alphino, sit down. It's rather they do this, or we're going to get stabbed in the back with an an omega-sized knife. Plus, you forget Ul'dah politics. You gotta deal with the loyalists and the monarists, and I don't think they're trading with Ishgard, considering that they're on the other side of the continent. Secondly, their border neighbor is us. So, do they share a border with Gridania? Well, they share a border with Gridania. They also have Gridania one.
No one is cowering, boy. We will offer what support we can.
Aye, support. A handful of men and no more.
Would that we could commit more than a token force to this cause. Yet there are others to whom you might turn. The free companies ever want for work.
Ah, yes. The free companies. They're not like to turn you down.
I beg your pardon? You would entrust the survival of Ishgard to sell swords?
You do realize that's the entirety of Ul'dah's army, right? Or sell swords. Secondly, I don't know if I should take offense to that you would be calling me. Well, then again, I guess I am technically a sellsword, or I take offense if you call me a sellsword. I don't use swords, I use tomes. I'm a sell tome.
Crises like these are the very reason why this alliance was formed. It is our duty to aid our fellow man.
An alliance that they withdrew from, Alphino. Remember that.
My duty is to my country and my people. If you expect us to place the welfare of a foreign power above our own, you're going to be sorely disappointed. Lest you doubt, Limsa comes first, then the Alliance, and finally, circumstances permitting, Ishgard and the rest. If you cannot understand so simple a concept, then you have no place at this table.
Forgive me, Admiral. I was careless in my choice of words.
I suggest you assemble a party of elite adventurers, assuming you haven't already. Your fellows served us well during Operation Archon. I dare say they will do so again.
If they'll answer the call at this late of night.
If I may, Your Grace, I wish to propose a redistribution of forces.
Hey, wait a minute. We didn't call upon Avengers. We called upon Scions.
If we entrust the security of Uldar to the Brass Blades for a time, we can dispatch a larger force to Ishgard.
That sounds like a terrible idea. Because they could be into Legi's pocket or Lalaritos. Plus, your flames do better work with the people than the brass blades. I think we should switch. Have the brass blades fight and the immortal flames stay here. That sounds like a smarter idea.
Your Grace?
I don't know. Time to wake up.
Yes. Yes, of course. Do what you will.
I got a fluffy tail hitting my foot. Well, fuzzy tail, not fluffy tail. Pandora's not fluffy.
Is Her Grace not feeling well?
To the best of my knowledge, Her Grace is in perfect health.
I see. Carry on.
I am now playing with one hand again because Pandora wanted a belly rub. And now she doesn't want a belly rub anymore. I still want to know what's in the turtle. Is it candies? Or is it fishy crackers? I demand to know! Once again, I owe you an apology. Seems you have been conscripted into leading a contingent of adventurers on yet another mission of inestimable danger. But I fear we have been left with little alternative. We cannot well abandon Lord Holchefort and Sir Emmerich to their fates. We must abide by the Council's decision. As short as it is, strive to fulfill our roles as Azoria's guardians. Captain Opert, what's news? Then the assault has begun. We have but this moment concluded our audience with the Alliance's leaders. Move our forces into position. Your unit will join House Sturender at the Steel Vigil. You know, the one that's already overrun with dragons. Man the cannons alongside the knights, and then the Dravanian horde ere they descend upon Ishgard. I will join you as soon as I am able. Edgar, I have you and your adventurous allies bolster the defenses at the steps of faith. Report first to Sir Merklin at the Gates of Judgment, and he will direct you to where you are needed most. May the gods grant us victory. Hold on one sec. I need to check something. Yeah, so somebody could just have reached into Edgar's pocket and use those crystals to help Moonbrita. I mean, help us when we were fighting the Ascian. That probably would have been a better choice. Then again, Moonbreeder probably didn't have much time left anyway after she got shot, so... Eh. Because unlike Menphilia, who had the protection of light, Moonbreeder did not have that setting. Then again, she also was a bit more stronger, considering her... let's see... Considering that she wielded an axe. And Menphilia did wield a pickaxe for a while, but she don't wield one no more. Oh! We got one. We got the adventurers from earlier that saw us beat the shit out of Hordery Bear, the boulder. And that's it. So I guess he got rid of his contract. The appointed captain of the sword contingent, then welcome. There's no shortage of blade work to be done. As we speak, Dravanian skirmishers parties are harrying positions across the Central Highlands. I've assured the Crystal Braves and your fellow Avengers to settle the scattered attacks. And for the present, I would have you join them. That is, of course, merely a precursor to the assault on Ishgard proper. The wily serpents seek to divide and confuse our forces, but we will not be so easily drawn out of position. The Temple Knights will remain on the steps of faith and continue our preparations. When the Horde arrives in force, they will face a wall of Ishgardian steel. Report back to me once the advanced skirmishers are slain. Okay. The Sea of Clouds. I'll just fly over that. So I gotta go to the stone vigil, while the steel vigil's on the other side. Let's see, we reclaimed the stone vigil, but the steel vigil is still... Oh. Crystal Braves, Ishgardians... Sure! Oh, it's already over with? Time to fly over to the the steel vigil. If I can fly straight there from here. I'll probably end up hitting the wall. Oh no, there's no wall here. Huh. Why are you so far away? I mean, are they let's see, an adventurer, 2 adventurers. Oh, I recognize that guy. That was the guy we talked to back at the Mordona. Another adventurer that's dead, and 2 knights. What news, adventurer? The reinforcements decimated, you say? Dravenian devils down there scarcely hides! Hold fast to your grief and fury, sir. We will avenge the deaths of your fellows in the battle to come. Oh, let me check something real quick before we do that. Yeah. We shall be fighting the Dravonian hordes next episode. Because I was planning on doing this to be a little bit longer than usual, probably about an hour or so, but considering that it's only about 38 minutes right now, and there's going to be lots of cutscenes and stuff, so that's going to be about 2 hours, an hour and a half. So I'll do all that stuff in the next episode. Last episode, whatever. I'll see you all in the next episode.